Yo, yeah, I'm back. However, I'm working college stuff. I don't need that. Um, I've got the side quests. Oh, cooking system. Hmm. I got like. Oh, that file works. Hello, hello, Adrian. Are you up early or late? Hmm. Yes, schools exist in every country. Why would they not exist in Scotland? 2019? I don't fucking know. I don't remember. At school, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I was in school. I'm not in school anymore. Cooking system, side quests, what puzzles? What puzzles would I do? I think one of their wife's puzzles. Maybe not. Is that... I can't tell if that's a plane or a helicopter going past. Yes, crime exists in Scotland, but it's mostly a machete for some reason. Not joking. The last thing I remember hearing about a crime was, yeah, a guy with a machete. For some reason, machetes are more talked about than knives. No, I don't think. What's a puzzle game? They have a bunch of different puzzles. Hmm. Oh, hello, Adam. Welcome stream. That is... they just joined the stream. God damn. What a question. What is that? Well, that's kinda cool. Where is that? We'll see if it works. Just give them like 5 seconds to have a normal conversation. I get where you're coming from though. Hmm. Uh, hmm. This game is insane. I really want to get further into where winds meet. But I'm gonna play Wuthering Waves later on tonight. I have so many outfits. It's kind of crazy. Um, yeah, I'm trying to get some stuff done. Hmm. What is the narrative similar to? Kinda similar to Breath of the Wild because he forgets and has to redo everything, but not at the same time. Hmm. Why? Yeah, there is quite a lot actually. Um, Hmm. No. Hmm. No, I didn't burp. Yeah, no, it's based off of what my mic picks up. Yeah, I don't want to eat lobsters. Mm-hmm. Trying to find a good image for that. Narrative and characters. Hmm. I'm looking for a game though. No, I need to type in Gamesby. Well, that one might be it. No videos, images. Well, I think I found the right the right game to take reference. Pretty solid. Yep, this is perfect. And then I think enemies is a good one to type. Oh, is that Medusa? Oh shit. See, this is shit. See, I didn't know if anyone was gonna have a similar game, but I did think it could be possible, and I found it. Oh, sign. Can I search and I wonder if it'll have it. Scylla. Doesn't look like it's got it. I can't tell. Yeah, because that's the drawings of Scylla. I don't think I'd design my game quite the same though. That's a goofy eye design. No. Oh, don't sleep. Sorry, I just realized that Assassin's Creed did a game based on the Odyssey, and that's what I am planning to do. Like that's what my plan is because it's based off of the character I made. Remember when I was making the character and it was based off of the Odyssey? Well, now I'm doing like a game plan thing for it, so I have to collect images from games that have similar stuff. And I didn't realize that Assassin's Creed Odyssey existed. So now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is very similar, but I wouldn't do it the same. There's also a bunch of designs that I just don't think I would make like that. I don't like the way the Minotaur looks in this game. Like, it's similar to what I want to do, so I'm putting it down. But it just, his face is so goofy. I can't. What's the landscape? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Shit. This is about right. Okay, Ubisoft. Just kill my dreams. My dad. To be honest, I only played the old, like 2 Assassin's Creed games in my life, and none of them were Odyssey. I know the name existed, but I wasn't quite sure it was like talking about the Odyssey. But either way, my game would not be the exact same. Especially since I'm not following the story of Odyssey, it's just a part in the Odyssey. Because my story is a character who's off to the side. This character isn't like involved, but wants to be. And even though this game's like about the Odyssey itself, I wouldn't be making my game follow the Odyssey entirely. I'd make events lead to certain things happen because the way I think about it, my character, like when he's going to uh the war, he he ends up getting like messed up by the gods that do stuff to during the Odyssey. So like when Poseidon fucks up with the sea and makes the storm, he gets caught in Zed Storm, but he doesn't know what it is. And that's kind of one of the events where I was like, yeah, so if it's like a mass, it'll have a massive storm that'll be from Poseidon's fight with Odysseus and his crew. However, my character will have fucking no clue what's going on and just get absolutely destroyed by the storm, wrecked, get flung into like an island and stuff. Oh my god, you're making it with the Cyclops is cheap? That's so funny. Like, so for example, my character might end up in the same places, but he'll be there after the events have happened because he's just slightly a bit too late. So he's going to try, and when he's going to try, he comes across the things that Odysseus's crew has been through, or he'll go through the events similar. No, no, I have not. Oh, Let me put in what I have. So like a mistake. Cooking system. Side quests. The boat one was. Yes. Where's the. Confusion. Anyway, we'll do it from the beginning. Hmm. Oh yeah. That is interesting. Well, there we go. Image saved. So that's the first one. Then the character design. They're friend-shaped. They can hurt you though. Okay, that's the characters kind of sorted. Level design. That. Where's the Horizon one? Uh-huh. Might might have too many images. Got like 8 images. I need I only need 5. Yeah, I've done all the images here. Yep, that'll do. Listen, my thing is very much game. Yeah, but you always have to be like careful around them because you can't fully trust any animal really. I love my dog. It doesn't mean that I can trust her completely to not do something because she's a good girl. She's fantastic. But there's instances where she does something wrong and it's not her fault, but she still does them and you still need to be careful and try and not cause too many incidents. You see? There we go. That's sorted. I mean, you could raise the sheep to do your crime, so then you're not doing it. Tommy gun sheep, that would be funny. I think some people would like that, by the way. Choose your sheep and make your enemies eat lead. Hmm. I'm getting distracted. I'll get back to work in a second. Sheep, horn sheep. Oh, ram! Cyclops sheep. Just a llama? Wow. That's quite funny. What's the... Oh, I need to open it again, don't I? That's right. You should make this into an actual game. Well, I would say there's only real two main characters in this game. The crew's all kind of important, but they're like side characters. The only really important people is, you know, Socrates. Shut up. Socrates and the Navigator, which I haven't given the name to. No, and that's not how you spell it. This is how you spell Socrates. This is the spelling. I'm also sending it on my gaming account because I just realised I'm still on the gaming account. I just realised I'm on my gaming account. Wow. It's the Lob. It's me. That's my account. Lob. That is my account. that's my third YouTube account. I use it for music, but I forgot it was still logged in, so. Are you not subscribed to that one? It's got like 3 subscribers. Oh, it's old. It's old, man. I wonder. Although I should really, do you know I should upload my lives over there. I have files. Oh shit. I have a lot of files. That's yesterday's. That's the day before. Those are the 2 months before. What is this one? Didn't realise uploading a video was gonna be too much. I actually want to know what video that is. Oh shit! I could upload my lives to this. I could probably upload all the lives I have, right? Sure. Sorry, I'm realizing that I might just want to change what this channel is about. I want to make a. I think I want to make a VODs channel because the live streams themselves like have the worst quality on the planet on YouTube, but I have the recordings of each live stream. So if I just put full VOD and then but I think what I'll do, I won't do any of the ones currently. I'll do the Whirling Waves ones and label them as such. That'd be pretty good. Okay, yeah. I'll probably change the look of this one. Anyway. What? Why are you trying to summon Kajan in that way? They've got skill. Bread. Maybe. I haven't got a name for the navigator. I might go for Antigone because a heroine in Greek tragedy. Because I mean, she is kind of. Celine actually sounds like a good name. Actually, I might go Celine. Side characters, enemies, bosses, NPCs, the main characters, merchants, and quest givers. Gwevers. Heroine, yeah, I don't even, it's Celine, not Selena. Selena is a good singer, yeah. But the character I'm making is a navigator. She's quite feisty as a person. Like she's very I'll better get your shit done and stuff. So basically, I've made the character, and I wanted a name for it, and I searched up female ancient Greek names, and Selene is the one I'm going for, which means moon, connecting to the moon goddess. It's very pretty. But I wanted to make her like, you know, a feisty, good stuff person. Because I like the name, it sounds nice, even though the Navigator is quite a sassy motherfucker. Even though she's like probably the most sassy bitch ever. Like, Socrates is like got too much ego for himself, she's got so much sass for herself. Celine Dion. I'm just gonna. Um. No. Crew members, Socrates' mother. Minotaur, sirens, if they're bosses. So for the bosses for the game, it's Minotaur, Sirens, Scylla, and Charybdis together, and a Cyclops. That's the bosses, like the end game bosses. There's side characters. I've got enemies to put in, which I think I'll put in Troy guards for sure. Can't spell. Troy guards. Trying to figure out what else to put in for enemies. Because I've got the Troy guards, what makes sense. Um, could say like fee, fee, thieves. Thieves from Africa. Thieves from Africa. The Troy guards, you know, because they just had war. I forget I am Troy. Oh. Hmm. Oh, I could add Gorgons, Sphinx. Okay, yeah. We've got the thieves, the guards, Gorgons, Sphinxes, Manticores. No, I want to put a griffin on. I'll make you kill griffins in this game. Yep, that's fine. I'll keep that list up, just because I should. The first spelling. The first spelling's what they spell it for the Greek mythology. At least that's what it says on the and in Google. So the type of merchants I've got so far is food, armor and weapons, outfits, and then what else would you have? Timed quests. So I've got the timed quests person. I've got some unlocking stuff quests. Oh, interesting. Potentially. Although I do think that these merchants will not be giving you like cuisine. They'll be giving you like, oh, here's some stuff to make your food because I've put a crafting system in. Information quests. They'll only fight if they see you. Hmm. Ow. Sorry, I'm just fixing myself. In most countries, they have thieves as there are people without enough money to survive. Use thieves. I added a enemy like as thieves from Ithaca or Troy, depending. And basically, the thieves are like they're poor, they can't survive properly without being thieves. They have to do that. So these thieves create a community where they all work together to plan how on what they're like going to steal, what will get them the most stuff. So they make this plan, and usually if you see them close to their base, they'll be in a group because they're planning to steal from you and they're making plans to steal from others. So that's why they'd be in a group. So you can fight them in a group or you can fight them alone. And the reason you'll be able to fight them alone is because after they move away from their base, they'll have a plan. So clearly they'll split up to steal from these people, and they'll see you, and you'll end up fighting that one thief because it makes more sense. Because because if you think about it, why would a thief walk around in a group? They wouldn't, right? But I wanted to make it so that there was a way you would be able to fight a group of them without making it not make sense. Like having them in a group's nice, but knowing that that makes you suspicious, doesn't it? Why would you put them? Why would they hide together? Why would they thieve together? I think what they'd do is make a plan, and then they'd start heading out together, and that's when you'd fight them as a group. And once they'd gotten into the city, they would be spread out, so that when you run into one, that one alerts the others of what's happening, and then when you defeat them, the others become closer to you. Assassin's Creed. Look, this is not Assassin's Creed. I think making them sneak up on you and jump you to steal your shit is quite cool. Giving you a quick time event and in a fight would be pretty cool. Yeah. Do you know what I find really interesting? See if I make it a quick time event, right? If you miss the quick time event, they steal your materials. They're thieves. They need to steal something. So if they notice your presence, you're being a bit too noticeable, they'll let the other the not assassins, the other thieves know, and then when they all kind of know, they either plan to steal the materials from you or jump you. And if they jump you and win, they get the materials anyway. But if they steal from you, then you lose materials and you have to chase after them to get them back if you want them. Like, isn't that a cool way to show that there is poor people in at the time? Because they'll steal from you if you're too noticeable. If they can tell that you're like you've got some stuff on you, or you look a bit too like, I would like to assume that the character can go into the city, right, and be wearing like a fancy outfit, and the only reason they get stolen from that time is because they look fancy, right? Because it doesn't matter how many materials they have, right? If you look like a fancy rich person, you're getting stolen from. So the player now needs to think about how they go in and out of the country. Like, the player needs to think about how they look when they're in Ithaca, but they also need to think about how they look when they're in Troy, because not only do they need to keep a low profile and kind of stay out of the sight of the guards, they now also need to not look like they've got money. They need to change their outfit depending on the situation. Gives a good use for the outfits that are like less like, oh, there's no art, there's like, he's wearing his armor when he goes out to sea, but he can't wear his armor in Troy because that shows what he's not from Troy. He has to wear like a hooded outfit or something to make sure he can get through Troy. I find that really cool. That gives it so much more depth. I like that. I like that a lot. Also, quick time event for getting stolen is so funny. Yeah, yeah. See if you looked off your. See if like it goes fast, and you just didn't notice them sneaking up on you, right? So basically, you have to pay a lot of attention when you're in the cities, because whether or not you're going to do a quest or something, someone could be coming to steal your shit. And it's an NPC, obviously, but like they're coming to get your shit. You need to be careful, man. The characters will be like a bit. They'll have a different animation from like normal people, where they'll be like crouched, looking around corners and stuff. And you need to look out for that. You need to pay attention to your screen, because if you don't, you get your shit stolen. Uh huh. Okay. Yeah, but like, imagine that. You have to. Oh shit, man! I just shouldn't have worn the shiny outfit. Like, you'd have like, if you wear anything fancy, you're a big target, so it's like 20 minutes. If you wear something that's not as fancy, you kind of look like you belong with them, so you'll have more time. So, depending on what you're wearing, is how much time you have before you get stolen. So, it's like 20 minutes into being in Troy, you're wearing like an armor, you've already alerted the fucking guards, so they're coming after you, and now you're trying to run away, and this thief steals from you right as you're running past them. quick time event and then you get hurt by the guards afterwards. You get put in jail. You get killed, it's game over. I do want to say that I think save inventory is important. I think having an option to not save inventory and save inventory is very nice. I think that would be a very important thing to put in. I really like the thief's idea. I wasn't sure, but now I am. I'm gonna make it so that it's not like they steal the armor, it's like they take your your actual inventory. They take armor out of your inventory. So instead of it taking like all of it off, it wouldn't take they wouldn't take all of your clothes, right? They'd take like the actual armor pieces. But it would be very difficult to do that if they're stealing, so I think they'd be able to take the armor pieces if they fight you and steal stuff. But if they don't fight you to steal it, they would take like the inventory as well. So they'd be able to take the inventory only, or they'd be able to take the inventory and the armor. Yeah, there's no pausing. Yeah, like you start leaving the room, you hear someone go, "Ching." You're like, oh fuck, shit, no, not my inventory, not my inventory. Okay, this is a. I know I had to go into detail, but going into detail about thieves is so. Okay, but like that's such a good mechanic. What the hell? What's I missing? Oh yeah, and see the Troy guards, they'd also get alerted if you wore the Ithaca armor because they just fought the Ithacans, the people from Ithaca. Like, bro, it's dangerous to be in the streets of Troy when you're when you're from Ithaca. You get stolen. Get stolen from, your armor's gone, the fucking guards will come after your ass if they notice anything suspicious about you. You need to constantly be wearing like a hood to block it out the fact that you ain't from their fucking country. Crazy obstacles. You'd have to fight them, and if you failed to get away, you'd be fucked. Also, I think there should be like a, oh, it reset once you like teleport out because I feel like it's unfair if it like doesn't work properly. See if you like fought some of the guards and they remembered your ass, you'd be screwed. I'm not gonna make it that difficult, man. So I've got the two main characters. I've just done two of the enemies. I've got three more enemies, and then I've got two side characters, four bosses, and three merchants, to three quests. I'm leaving the main characters for a while, aren't I? No, because I love this. This is fantastic. I love the fact that thieves are a problem in this game. I don't think I've ever seen someone like add thieves as a problem. I don't think anyone's like going, "Oh, you'll get stolen from in a country you don't belong to," because that does happen. That would be so funny. He's like, "Oh shit, the quick time was just the wrong fucking controls. I need to change my settings." That's so funny. This is very much a big ass project. But see, if I was to be a part of a game company and I made ideas like this, I'd want them to spend lots of time on it. Like, buddy, the more quality you put into this game, the more likely people are going to play it years later. Like, people still play Breath of the Wild all the time. People still play Tears of the Kingdom. They still play all the Zelda games. I don't think, like, the Legend of Zelda games are done so well, and some of them have less quality than others because at the time that was the best quality they could get, right? But they put so much time and effort into it, it's really well done. But, like, making a game takes a lot of time. In general, just making the game itself. But doing all of the effort they put into the open world of Breath of the Wild was insane, right? Like, it's a big game. It's massive. And I'm glad they did change what they were doing. Because it's good. It's a good game. But people still play it. Whereas games that, like, Sonic games, I'm unfortunately pointing out the Sonic Sega problem, where they keep reusing stuff that they already made just to put out new games because they want more money. That's really sad, actually. There's not a single game where I thought this is the best game of all time, apart from Shadow Generations, which is a not a full game. It's not a full game. It feels like a full game. It's not though. It's a part. It's a story. It's the other side of a story of an older game that actually was good. Like they're good games. They are. But if Sega put more time into them instead of trying to release them fast as hell, I have a feeling they would have a really good game list. Like I have a feeling the games would be better. They need to give themselves more time. I hate when companies like release something before it's ready to be released, especially Pokemon Company. Game Freak, stop it. You're ruining your games. Your games look decent, and then you look at them and you're like, no, there's so much that should have been in and was going to be put in, and we can't do it because you keep rushing. Like, see, if my game was taken in by a company, I'd tell them don't release it until you think it's good. Don't release it until you think that thing is ready. Don't release the trailer until you think the game's done. Release the trailer when the game's done, then beta test the game, and then fix any bugs while they're waiting. Don't give a date to when it's releasing, just like release the trailer. Coming to you sometime this year. Like that's what I would want for this game. The voice, Brie. Like the voice actor does their own voice for a second and then splits back into the Greek the accents of the ancient Greeks. Oh, that'd be funny. That'd be very funny. They like cough back into it. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to. Guardians. See, Gorgons are kind of cool because everyone remembers Medusa, right? She's a Gorgon, but she's not the only Gorgon. And I would like to think that I can make like some of the enemies be like Gorgons that live in these islands and take in their prey. Wow, I spelled these with the with two S's and one E. Crazy. Like I would think that some of the islands are like have like hordes of gorgons, and they like every time there's someone who travels to them, they turn them to stone, and it creates like this almost creepy vibe around the island when there's like stone people going like just hidden in the wildlife. Adding to like some of the ruins that are on the islands, like it will have ruins everywhere and these like stone people in whatever position they died in, and some of them broken apart and stuff. And the Gorgons like are controlling the island essentially. They're like, you go to this island, you have to defeat Gorgons because they are there. And they are like in hordes and stuff. With some being on their own in other islands, which is why you'll see less like stone people. It would also be really cool if there was like stone people under the water, like in the water. The people tried to run, but they got caught and turned to stone in the water, and it just builds up into these like broken towers of stone people. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool actually. What I'd like to think is that they don't like kill you or anything, these stone people. They genuinely think they're alive again, so they start talking to you and like trying to find a way out of the place until they realise that they're stone. That's so cool. And that's when they get angry and attack you. So basically, the more you spend time around them, the more aggravated they get by the fact that they don't know that they're stone until the end. Like they'll be like they'll be fine at the beginning, but as the night goes on, they'll start becoming more aggravated because they're starting to realize that they are stone and they have died already, and they'll lash out on you. Oh, I need to check up on the election. And if they were a thief in life, they just steal from you as stuff. Yeah. How is your battery always running out, Lob? Do you ever charge your phone? Like, I'm not blaming you. I swear, you have like a 50% battery 24/7. Oh, thank God. Sorry, I've got an election going. We've got an election going on. There's an oh, that's sad. Oh my God. Whew. Can I be happy? I think I'm happy. Whew. Oh, I see. Sorry, just there's a. I'm trying to find my place. That's really bad. Oh my God. So we've got an election for who's getting seats in the Parliament and stuff, right? And reforms in there. Reform is horrible. Um, I'm looking for the I'm looking for the results, and so far I've seen Green and Scottish Green and SNP, and depending on the area, there's a different candidate, right? But oh, if reform gets in, it's not good. But I haven't seen reform win. But it's oh no. Some people have been voting for reform, and it's like 16% in this one. That's not good. Reform is actually trying to get rid of a lot of the good things in our country. I don't like that it's so high. We're filling up the parliament seats, and it's mostly SNP for the most part. I don't like the fact that reform is getting more than it should. People should not be trying to get reform. It's not good. trying to find. I'm trying to find my area. Conservatives SNP is what's happening here. SNP's holding a lot of them. It's green for Edinburgh though. There's 13 pages. Ew, no one wants to form. 24? No, you're shitting me. No, Lib Dem does. Labour? Listen, SNP's the one they should go for because they'll separate Scotland from Britain. Oh no. I'll look at it in a minute. I want independent Scotland. Good. Reform got 0 seats in my area. Also, for some reason, we've got people that want to abolish the Scottish Parliament because they want to be entirely British. They don't want us to have any thoughts or independence. They don't want us to have any decisions. Also, there's no seats in them. I know. I'm just looking in my area, and holy shit, everyone's gone for SNP. There's like Aberdeen West is Conservative, Fife Northeast, and some places some places in Northern Edinburgh are Lib Dem. There's there's a part that's went there's green. There's a part that's went okay, but there's like a huge, massive side that's gone Conservative. There's not a single place that's gone Reform. I'm just glad that's not the case. 'Cause no. No. Yeah, bye. Sorry. I'm just thankful that it's still. I'll look at that in a bit, Lob. Lob, change your pick. Be a lobster. I'm joking. Gorgons, Thieves, Troy Guards. I've done 3 of them. I have 2 more enemies, and then I've got the 2 main characters, side characters, bosses, merchants, quest givers. Okay. Breaks my neck. Oh, I just realised it doesn't show up as a Scotland flag. Back again. Gotcha. I'm sad. You're gone. Oh no. Oh no. Someone stated themselves. Gonna draw. Oh no. The truth has been told. Oh man. Do I want to do dark blue for the colour for the outfit merchants? I think I'll make them wear green. They'll wear green. The merchants that help with your outfits wear green. Wow, 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 wow. Where the fuck? Mm. Found. Do you also offer weapons than me? What is this? Oh. What? I was just looking at the Dayglow Can I Call You Tonight music video, and there's a comment that says graphic design is my passion, the musical, which is fantastic. And then someone asked about their profile picture, right? And the next one's like, if the video is like this, I don't even want to imagine the damn hamburgers. What? Where did the brain cells go when they read that comment? Like, what? I don't understand. How? How does that work? How does that make sense? Before his die? Oh. This music video's fucking weird. Phone. These merchants sell you different pieces of armor and eventually full sets if you help them find the materials. They also offer weapons that they make for you using your. I can't spell muscular. It's bad. Why does it keep putting two A's? I pressed it once. Stop, computer. We must go off the. Okay, I've got one more merchant to do, then the merchants are all done, and then I could do the quest givers. Then there's side characters, bosses, and the main characters, as well as two of the enemies. Oh my god, confetti! Sorry. Okay, at least I got the first part done. The characters bit I'm doing now. Lesson about game mechanics. It's gonna be great. I'm actually pretty happy with how much I'm doing. Like me. That's all the merchant's done. I'd like to think that the timed quests are like, oh, they've lost something, they can't find it, and they need to find it quickly. What the hell? These quest givers are usually trying to find something or someone. I'd like to think, see if they like, if you failed the quest, that there would be a consequence of failing. Like you wouldn't be able to do it again. You would miss out on the materials and stuff that it gives you, and it could potentially be like turn. It could potentially turn into like you have to fight to protect the person that they were trying to find, or something like that. Or you'd have to make the item for them again. Second. I'm gonna have to go because my dinner's getting made now. They never told me. So I am gonna have to go. But I'm gonna continue doing this after dinner. Anyway, I will have to say goodbye. Wow. I'll probably come on later when I can when I can play my game. Bye.